So, guys, I have a secret. Luka Doncic is balling out this year, and for whatever reason, no one's talking about him. Now, let's figure out this mystery of why people aren't talking about Luka Doncic and his amazing season, his MVP caliber season. Do you think Luka's just gotten to a point where it's like Russell Westbrook with the triple double? You just expect him to perform as well as he's performing? Or do you think it's because the Mavs are trash? Do you think there's other reasons? Is NBA media just racist toward Luka Doncic? Why do you guys think the whole world is being quiet about Luka? Let's start with Allen.
All right, so he's dropping in 27, 10, and 10 on 46% shooting.
Literally a triple double.
He is ridiculous. Is it because the Mavs are a small market team? Is it because nobody cares about the Mavs in general? Is it because everyone's too fixated on Kyrie Irving not showing up to practice? Is it because everyone's too fixated on the Lakers being the best team in the league and the fact that they're bound to repeat? Probably all of the above. And I think it's pretty ridiculous. I mean, the guy has his respect. I think we all expect it, but I think it's definitely stems deeper than that.
I mean, I just think he's on a trash team, and yes, KP is a great player, but the man can't stay healthy to save his life. And I guarantee you that's going to be the storyline throughout his career with Dallas. But the thing is, it's just like Luka has taken another step in his development.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he already came in pretty like a polished player, but he took another step from where he was, like, even just in like the bubble to where he is now. I mean, the man's averaging a triple double. He leads his team in every major category, and like nobody is talking about him because they just like Stephen A. Smith, he can't see it. Like, you got the Stephen A. Smiths, Colin Cowherd, all the other morons on ESPN and Fox News or whatever the hell it is. And they don't understand what real talent is because they've been sucking LeBron James's cock for 20 years now. You got a young guy who is literally, he's a top 5 player already, and nobody's talking about him. I just don't get it. People need to start talking about him and put respect on his name.
The weird thing is, going into the season, a lot of people were talking about him. They're like, oh yeah, he's going to take that next step. He's going to be this elite guy. He's going to be an MVP caliber player. And he is, and no one cares. It's like, what's going on, guys? Come on.
So let me ask you guys this, because one of the things that gets me is whenever a player does average a triple double. I think that is the most impressive thing a player can do, statistically speaking. Do you guys think triple doubles have now just become so common in today's NBA to where it's just completely devout? Like, think about it. A few years ago when Russell Westbrook averaged his first year of averaging a triple double. Nuts for me to say. Do you think like that was the moment where we were just like, oh, a triple double, who cares?
It's recency bias, right?
I guess, but we've just devalued the triple double so much now. Like,
Well, it's like James Harden was putting up like 50-point triple doubles like a couple years ago, pretty consistently too, and it was a big deal. And then after a while, everyone just stopped caring. It was like, oh,
he's just like, people have seen it so many times with Russ. It's just not like a cool thing anymore. Like, I remember when he was averaging like a triple double, everyone was just like going crazy. They're like, oh my God, like he's so great. And I think then like once people like actually watch the season, they're like, oh, this man's stat padding. And that's what they probably think with Luka. But like literally Luka, like if Luka doesn't have a triple double, that team doesn't win.
It's inflation. The numbers go up and then the value goes down.
I mean, maybe it is like there's more possessions now than there were back in the day. So like you do have more opportunities for rebounds and assists, but like the guy's literally like just willing his team to wins and nobody seems to care. And like the league's gonna get real dangerous with him when he loses his baby fat, because that man is a thick boy, and once he gets like toned just like a little bit, it's over. He's gonna win multiple finals, multiple MVPs.
Maybe it helps him though because it makes him look deceptive. Oh, the chunky white guy, he's not gonna Euro me.
And then he does. And then he does it again.
And again.
And again.
Luka
But-
forever.
Oh, easily. So, since we're talking about Luka, let me ask you this. Out of all the young players in the league, it's clear he's the best, right? Like, I'm not tripping. Like, out of all the young players, I'm talking about like 25 and under. Is he the best out of everybody in that range, or any star who's played like up until the age of 25? Is Luka the best out of that category?
Aside from Marvin Bagley.
Oh, Marvin Bagley is just, we can't even talk about him. He's the GOAT. DeAndre and 2. How did those
RJ
two go
Barrett.
1 and 2?
RJ Barrett and Marvin Bagley to the top.
No, Luka's for sure.
Yeah.
If like
But like,
at the end of the day, like Atlanta should have kept that pick. They were stupid for ever trading that pick.
I mean, it's fine. They're fine. They're fine with Trey.
like Trae Young is easily the second best player in that draft.
Yeah.
But I feel you on that one though. Like they might be kicking themselves right now because they don't have Luka Doncic.
Like Luka's a piece that you can build around for like 15 more years. Like you always have a chance with him. I don't know if you can say that yet about Trey.
And he can play in a couple different positions. With Trey, you're really limited.
And yeah, I mean, like Luka can play like he's a point guard right now, but like he could easily play the 2 to the 3.
It's true.
When it's all said and done, though, and I know it's early. I know he's in year 2. Or is this year 3 for him?
Year 3.
Year 3, yeah. Do you think he ranks in that top 10 all time?
I think it's going to be tough for him. I think he has the skill set to win multiple finals and multiple MVPs. I think he could probably win more MVPs than he will finals, but I think it's going to be hard for Dallas to build around him successfully and get him the pieces around him. Because like at this point in the NBA, you need at least a second star, most likely a third to win. And I don't think Dallas will be able to do that.
I think they're almost there.
I think so too, but like I don't see KP as like a star you can build around. I feel like they have like 1.5 stars right now,
Yeah,
just because he can go down at any time.
They need that third piece because I agree with you there. KP is the second star or a third star at best.
I mean, like they probably would have been in like the conference finals at least last year if KP didn't get injured. I mean, they even with just those two and a bunch of okay players, Seth Curry being your number 3, they were still a really damn good team. They're very gritty. And who knows? I mean, maybe they do make a pitch for a third star in the next 2 years. And then all of a sudden you have a very versatile 3-headed monster plus Boban. That's a scary team.
I mean, any team with Boban's terrifying. Like it's Boban.
It's his face scares the crap out of me.
It's like the dragons in Game of Thrones. It's like that's the secret weapon. That's the X factor.
Who's the Daenerys of Dallas?
It's gotta be Boban, bro.
So he's just gonna go crazy. Spoiler alert.
Wow. To the all 2 people who haven't seen season, what was it, 8, 9?
I think it was 8.
I don't.
She only went crazy because they rushed the process.
Yeah, they don't even need to watch that season. It was that trash.
They pulled the 76ers.
Sam Hinkie was sitting somewhere watching that season with disgust on his face.
Why?